Right, so welcome back to the brand new series where we're going to be talking about stuff that's been happening on the internet over the last 7 days. That's never been done before. I didn't want to take WillNE's idea of this week on the internet, and I didn't want to take the Memeulous' idea of last month this happened, so I decided to take both their ideas and call it this week this happened because that is really original and I've got the creativity of a snail. But anyway, if you've never seen my beautifully big head before, please consider subscribing, that would be absolutely terrific. And without further ado, let's get into why Ninja has been a very, very bad boy.
If you do what everybody expects, you're just doing the ordinary.
As I'm sure you're aware, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee, the guy who created Spider-Man, X-Men, Incredible Hulk, unfortunately died this week, aged 95, and as you can imagine, there were some horrific YouTube titles. We had RIP Stan Lee left, right and centre. Yes, that is a bit scummy, but most of these people have actually got quite little subscribers, probably more than me, but never mind. In general, they haven't got very many subscribers. It's just an effort to try and get some more views and get some more money, basically. But there are some people, or one person in particular, that thinks it's a really good idea, despite having millions of subscribers, to put RIP Stan Lee followed by the words, something like, buy my merch. Now Ninja, the guy who's got almost 20 million subscribers and gets 100,000 views on Twitch every single time, doesn't really need to get people to buy his merch because there's little 9-year-olds just asking for Ninja merch for Christmas. I mean, they might be expecting Ninja to be in his front room when they come down for Christmas, but he's probably banned those kids for stream sniping.
What are they gonna die?
No! Bro, look at this! I got stream sniped!
So if you're not aware, on Twitch you can basically see what people are playing and what game they're playing, and you can go and basically stream snipe them. If they're playing a game, you can see, oh, this plays in this certain position, I'm gonna go to that position and I'm gonna kill him. So basically, Ninja died. No, shock horror, Ninja died. And Ninja thought that because he died, he's so good that somebody must have been stream sniping. Nobody's good enough to actually kill Ninja. Apart from Tifu, obviously. But it turns out this kid did actually kill Ninja legitimately. Ninja did actually get legitimately killed. Now this kid has had multiple accounts banned for stream sniping, so whether he actually did kill him is another story entirely. But moving on, we've then got the In-Betweeners.
Oh, friend! Football friend!
So if you're unaware, The In-Betweeners is basically the best UK TV show ever created. If you've never seen Jay let Simon's car roll into a pond, then you're missing out completely. Anyway, it's come out this week that they're basically going to come back for an anniversary episode, which is going to be absolutely amazing. They've created basically the best TV shows ever. If you've never watched them, I think they're still on Channel 4. I don't know why I'm plugging Channel 4, but go and watch them because you're missing out. You are missing out big time. Moving from a group of people that are amazed at the job to a woman who is terrible. Basically, there's this woman who's been on Sky Sports for the last couple of weeks who hasn't got a clue. Not just about football, about the days of the week. Because she said, when she was commentating on this Liverpool versus Fulham match, that in Liverpool, Sunday follows Saturday. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but that only happens in Liverpool, apparently.
Here at Anfield is almost silent. You can hear...
don't get that very often.
No, you don't at all. I don't think it's this early kick-off and it being a Sunday morning, which comes after a Saturday night in Liverpool.
And if you didn't think this was bad enough, Fulham have got a manager called Jokanovic, or they did have until a couple of days ago, but on Saturday he was the manager. It was 0-0 quite a way into the game, so Fulham would have been quite well. And she said that Roy Hodgson would be pleased.
Salah, they're going to get through those gaps, and they've proven just the one so far in 18 minutes, but I think Roy Hodgson would be quite happy.
Now, Roy Hodgson hasn't managed Fulham for quite a few years. He's now the manager of Crystal Palace, so why Roy Hodgson would be pleased, I've no idea. Basically, Sky Sports have employed this woman because she hasn't got a knob. That's why they've employed her. Because all the feminists will be radio saying, you only have men on your show, you sexist pigs. What's really happened is they've dragged a random woman off the street. She don't even know what day follows what. She's inept. She can't be on that show. Every single one of you on this YouTube channel who watch this video knows that Sunday follows Saturday. So I mean, you're as good as her. If you're struggling in maths, science, or even English, don't worry. Don't worry if you failed every single GCSE because this woman doesn't know the days of the week. Now, if you haven't seen the video of the guy absolutely poleaxing a kid this week, you've missed out as well. Because on Twitter there was a video doing the rounds where a guy was like some sort of like ball pit with these like foam things, and he was literally killing kids. I don't know what he's doing. He should be on some sort of register for what he's done because he's literally got these massive foam things like what you see on Total Wipeout, smacked these kids around the head with them, and they're doing front flips and back flips all over the shop. How this was allowed, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know where these kids' parents were. I mean, if he's the parent, then lock him up, although, I mean, Madeleine McCann's parents didn't get locked up, so Get away with anything these days. I just made a Madly McCann joke, is that too far? From one viral Twitter video to another, because you've seen the meme, your dad sells Avon. Well, I've got another one for you. I've got your dad runs around JD Sports looking like they nicked some trainers out of the 100-metre sprint. Don't know if that's going to catch on, to be honest. It might be a bit long. But anyway, there's this guy who looks like he's about 48, who's got some trainers in JD Sports, and he honestly looks like he's going to nick them. It looks like he's going to run off and do a Usain Bolt. The employee looks like he's going to chase after him and break a world record until they realise that he's actually just trying these shoes on, and then he does turn around eventually. Why you felt the need to run around like a maniac, I've no idea. Bit weird. But anyway, I've tried my fair share of football boots on in my time. I used to play football. But I've never decided I'd do a 100-metre sprint in them. I just don't get it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the thought process was. You usually like you walk around them, you see if they fit, see if your foot's too far forward. You do that thing where you squish your toe on the end and see if they fit. Don't know why you do that, but you do. This guy thought, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to run around the place and get a security guard to almost start chasing after me. We'll then move on to Big Barry Stanton. Now, if you've been on the internet a while, if you've been on Twitter, and you'll know who Barry Stanton is. Barry Stanton was a Twitter account before he got banned that basically was the definition of Brexit means Brexit. But as I've said, Barry Stanton did get terminated after some guy used someone's actual profile picture as Barry Stanton. He was receiving abuse and God knows what. And the Barry Stanton Twitter account was posting racist and not so good stuff. But we've got a replacement. Good old Keithy Jono. I don't know if he's a long-lost relative or a long-lost cousin or what he is, Barry Stanton, but he's doing the job. In fact, just the other day he came up with what is probably going to be a Christmas #1. Rhythm is a dancer, Carlin is the answer. You can down one anywhere. Leads to violent choices. Buy a pint and join us. Push the missus down the stairs. Oh, it's a passion. Oh. I apologise for that singing in advance. Make your ears bleed if you listen to that too long. But he's not just a lyrical genius, Keithy Jono. You see, Keithy Jono has other talents as well. Now, as you know, there's been a few YouTube advent calendars knocking about lately. We had Zoella's last year, we had El Toria's this year, which I've made a video on, so go and check that out if you haven't watched it already, but watch it after this because I need the watch time. And he's created a very special advent calendar, and it's called the Carlin Calendar. Well, it's not actually called the Carlin Calendar, but that's what I've called it. See, the Carlin Calendar is made up of surprisingly Carlin, and it is much, much better than Zoella's and El Toria's put together, because these products, these kinds of Carlin haven't been used before. So I mean, that's a start. I suppose we'll then move on to Wayne Rooney. Now, Wayne Rooney is a footballer who played for England this week, and you're gonna say, well, that's nothing special. Well, he'd retired and he came back for like a retirement game, like a testimonial game, if you will. And people were going absolutely mental saying stuff about age, basically. It was very ageist, if that's even a word. I mean, I know he's slept with a few grannies, but that shouldn't stop him getting into the England team. If he's good enough, then it doesn't matter about his age. But anyway, aside from the granny bashers, he did a good job. He did a good job. People love to hate Wayne Rooney, and I don't know why. He's one of the best England players we've had for the last few years anyway. He's been fantastic for our country. He's done really good things on the pitch, not off the pitch. It's a completely different story. But anyway, as long as your grand's locked up, nice guy. But anyway, moving on to the title and the thumbnail. Why might Memeulous and WillNE's channel be getting terminated? Well, it's all to do with this thing called Article 13, which has basically been referred to as the meme ban. See, a lot of people, a lot of TV shows who are losing a lot of views to YouTube basically don't like that we can use content from them basically and claim it as fair use, which it is fair use. But anyway, they put this proposal forward. I think one of the people's was James Blunt, so I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. And they've said that we basically can't use anything that's not ours. So, your gran can't post a picture of SpongeBob, and your mum can't post a picture of that goose what someone took from the bottom of the garden. And I can't talk about other YouTubers, so I mean, we're all going to lose, aren't we? Including WillNE and Memeulous. Now, Memeulous did tweet about this on Twitter the other day, saying, like, come on, like, this can't be a thing. I'm going to lose my job, livelihood, everything I've worked for over like 3 or 4 years, however long his channel's been going. Back to the MLG, No Scope, Quick Scope, Harry Potter's Chamber of Secrets video. I think that's what it was called anyway. I hope it was a sequel to that, it was pretty good. But basically, these old people in the European Parliament have put through this bill to say that we can't use anything, basically. The meme ban. So if the content, you can't prove it's ours, then you can't use it. which is going to affect YouTube hugely if it goes through. Now, Brexit might come and save us because hopefully we'll have left the European Union, which will mean everyone in England will be fine and the United Kingdom, but we won't get any views from Europe. So, I mean, that's not very good. But will this bill go through? Probably not. Well, it might go through, but not in the form that it currently is, because it's going to affect so many people, and more importantly, it's going to affect YouTube and Google, who own YouTube. You see, when it comes to ad revenue, YouTube, I think, take about 45%. YouTube and Google would lose too much money, so I don't think they're going to put too much pressure on them for this to go through. I think they will amend it. I think this bill will go through. Those old codgers that are 60 and 70 and are probably going to end up in a box soon, are probably going to push this through because they've got no interest or will to learn about the internet and think that we, people who commentate on stuff, and YouTube channels basically are pointless and kids sat in the parents' bedroom who haven't got anything better to do and don't care about an education, basically. Couldn't be more wrong. But anyway, as I've said, leave them to it. But anyway, that does wrap up this video. I'm sure Memeulous and WillNE channel won't get terminated, but there is a possibility. I just hope it doesn't go that far. As I've said, there's a petition in the description, so please sign that. You'll hopefully keep me in a job if this becomes a job, which I hope it will. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you consider subscribing, then legendary, hero, my mate. I hope you've enjoyed, so please like, comment and subscribe if you have never seen this big head before. Catch you next time.